Just as we expected, Quaxly is going to be July's Community Day Pokemon. I mean, we saw Fuecoco recently, and now we have Quaxly, so we're working through the starters of that generation, and it's Quaxly's turn, and here's everything you need to know about the Quaxly Community Day, and why I think this is kind of like an underrated or an overlooked event. Here's everything. So Quaxly is going to appear on the 20th of July from 2 to 5 p.m. and it brings its brand new shiny. I mean, look at this. It's kind of like subtle, but at the same time, it's great. I mean, not every shiny Pokemon needs to be pink or black. I mean, some of these subtle shinies look absolutely incredible. And of course, this is different to like a Blissey where that's just a subtle change. This is subtle in the right way. I personally love this. I'm keen to know from you in the comments, what do you think about Quaxly's shiny? But pretty much the whole shiny family looks great as part of this. I mean, I don't think Quaxly's whole evolution tree looks great. I think Quaxly looks great, but I think its second and third evolution doesn't look that great. But I think in terms of shinies, I think this is a great looking shiny. So I'm really keen to get as many of these as possible. And also there is the legacy move Hydro Cannon. Now, Hydro Cannon is something that is super viable for almost every water type Pokemon. It's pretty much like any Pokemon move tier list that you look at, Hydro Cannon sits really, really high. So if you evolve your Quaxly through to Quaquaval before 10 p.m., it'll probably be the following week because they love adding that week now to be able to give you extra time to do your evolutions. I think 10 p.m. on the day is fine. I don't think they need to add the week. It kind of like muddies the time and makes Community Day, Community Week. It's weird. I just want it to be on the one day. I think 5 to 10 p.m. is more than enough time to be able to look through all your Pokemon, find the right ones to evolve. But either way, Quaxly through to Quaquaval will give it Hydro Cannon. Now, Hydro Cannon, like I said, one of the best moves in the game, but it is one of two moves that you need to be looking at as part of this Community Day. And the second move that you need to be looking at as part of this Community Day is Aqua Step. Now, Aqua Step is the move that Quaxly and Quaquaval and that whole tree is known for. It is the signature move for this Pokemon. So it's definitely something that you want to be chasing. It does only have 55 power, but it does raise the Pokemon's attack by 1 every time it's used. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes for PvP and PvE, because Quaquaval is a B tier Pokemon, so it'll be interesting to see if Hydro Cannon or Aqua Step moves it out of the B tier category up to the A tier category. That would be absolutely fantastic, but you do have the choice between Hydro Cannon and Aqua Step. Now, Hydro Cannon is the legacy move, so you need to do it before that 10 p.m. cutoff date, but Aqua Step will be added to the charged move pool, so you'll be able to use a charged TM to be able to roll out if it doesn't have it. But it might come with it as part of the research, right? If you get Quaquaval straight off the bat, you might just get it straight up. So that is definitely something to look out for, but there's a couple of other bonuses as part of Community Day, as there always is. Similar to the one that's just gone with Jangmo-O, we have a 3x catch Stardust, which is absolutely incredible, and we have 2x catch Candy, which is going to mean we should get in between 3,000 to 5,000 candy total as part of this. So you're not going to be short of candy, and this is a great opportunity to throw on a star piece and take that 3x catch Stardust all the way through to 4.5, if my maths is correct, which should give you a decent amount of Stardust per catch, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. I think I prefer the 3x catch Stardust to the 3x catch XP that we saw for Jangmo-O. I mean, I'm more in need of Stardust than XP as part of this as well. So I'm kind of glad that they've done the 3x catch something and the 2x catch Candy and switched out the XP for Stardust, because I'm always in need of Stardust. But it is a slow burn to move through to level 50. So I'm happy to go slow with that, but I almost need Stardust. I have 4 million and I feel poor compared to other people. Let me know in the comments, how much Stardust are you sitting on right now? Do you have a lot of Stardust? Do you have hardly any? Either way, Quaxly Com Day is going to give you 3x catch Stardust. So that's going to be an absolute great get as part of that. I mean, it's been a big week. I'm losing my mind, but let me tell you, I'm very clear about 3x catch Stardust. Very clear. In terms of its hundo IVs, there is going to be a few different ways that you can get Quaxly. I mean, you've got research, you've got eggs, which it sometimes pops out of, and you also have the wild spawns as well. Keep in mind, wild spawns can be anywhere from level 1 through to level 35. If it's weather boosted, each of those levels has a different hundo, but these are the hundos you need to be keeping an eye out for specifically. Firstly, if you get your Quaxly from research, the hundo you're looking for is 460, and then if it pops out of an egg anywhere, then it's 614. And if you encounter it in the wild, the max level you're gonna find a Quaxly at is level 30, which will be 921 as the combat power, and then if it's weather boosted by rainy weather, it'll be 998, which is a level 35 encounter. I think Quaxly's Community Day is a bit underrated. I think that's a great looking shiny, but people either love Quaxly or hate it. I mean, I love Quaxly, but I don't like Quaquaval. So I'll do the evolution to get it done and to get Hydro Cannon on it, because it'll be interesting to see if it moves from a B tier to an A tier. I think it might bump it up from that, but we need to see the stats a little bit better and how it compares to other water type Pokemon. But like I said, 3 times catch Stardust, very clear about that. That is fantastic. I'm really hyped about that. And the 2 times catch candy, I'll take it. I would love for excess candy to be able to transform into Stardust. I think that would be a great thing. I just had that idea now. Maybe I should submit that to Pokemon Go. Are they taking suggestions? Let me know in the comments. Would you like to be able to trade in your excess candy for Stardust so you can allocate it to another Pokemon? Let me know. Let's start a petition. But for now, Quaxly Community Day, that is everything. I'm kind of excited about it. Hype score is a 7 out of 10. Decently high. What's your hype score? Let me know. And if you are in South Bank, I will be playing the Community Day on the 20th of July in South Bank. I absolutely can't wait. And hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you in the next video.